Well, if you hate air turbulence, here's a statistic that'll make you cinch your seatbelt. Turbulence was responsible for nearly 3/4 of all serious injuries on airlines in 2024, according to a new report regarding global aviation safety. So this reveals, although trends remain positive over the long term, accident and fatality rates rose in 2024 from previous years.
Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot May-Kay Beeler has a closer look at the numbers. Is that what we want to hear?
This is for 2024, because
Okay.
we know 2025 has been crazy, right? So the International Civil Aviation Organization's 2025 safety report, the state of global aviation safety, has been released. Now, the agency's Secretary General says aviation remains the safest form of transportation, but stressed the need for continuous improvement. Well, the International Civil Aviation Organization, known as ICAO, it's a specialized agency of the United Nations with a focus on safe and secure international civil aviation systems. And according to the newest data, again, this is for 2024, as reported by Aviation International News, ICAO recorded 95 accidents involving scheduled commercial flights worldwide. Now, that's up from 66 in 2023. 10 of those were fatal, resulting in 296 deaths, more than quadruple the 72 fatalities reported the previous year. Now, to put this in perspective, the United States hadn't suffered a deadly commercial airline crash since 2029 with the Colgan Air tragedy that killed all 49 people on board and one on the ground. Of course, that changed in January 2025 with the Potomac River DCA mid-air collision, killing 67 people. So that was not included in the ICAO report. Now, the ICAO president called the 2024 data, quote, a tragic and timely reminder, unquote, of the importance of collective action towards the goal of zero fatalities.
Now, May-Kay, did it name any higher risk factors for these?
Yeah, so one is controlled flight into terrain. That's where maybe you're in the clouds, you got the airplane under control and you hit a mountain. It could be, remember in Toronto, the plane that was landing, they were under control, hit the pavement. That's controlled flight into terrain. Also, mid-air collisions, we're familiar with those, unfortunately. Runway incursions, that's where somebody is on the runway that shouldn't be there. So someone's trying to land and whoops, here's an airplane in my way. So these are very common.
Okay, so with some of those that you just mentioned, what's being done to try to fix the problem?
All right, so runway incursions are a big thing to take care of that. So ICAO is advancing global runway safety action plans and developing real-time turbulence monitoring systems, because we know people don't like turbulence. Also working to update global navigation satellite systems.
Okay, so those are all good steps. According to the report, what region has the highest overall fatality count?
Thank God it's not ours. You know, we have the safest in the world. In 2024, Asia Pacific, that region.
Okay.
What's it just the terrain?
No, I
not,
think
not
it's,
as good as technology?
could be a safety culture.
Oh, okay.
You know, FAA, we're the best.
Yeah.
Happy to say. New Zealand is good too, just different parts of the world. Just happens to be maybe the statistics for 2024.
Yeah. May-Kay, as you look down towards the future, is there any other threats to aviation safety?
So this is really interesting. There are rumblings that in the industry, you know, we have two pilot crews. You've got a captain and a first officer. You have two people up there on the flight deck. So you have two sets of eyes. You have two brains, right? Everything is safe when we have a two-pilot crew. There was talk about reducing it to one pilot with more automation. Well, we know what happens with automation. It can break.
Yeah.
It can malfunction, and there's talk about this. Hopefully, the unions are against it. Hopefully it won't happen, and like Captain Sullenberger says, this is stupid.
Right.
To go to one pilot? What if they become incapacitated?
Right.
Yeah, no.
Sounds
Well,
a
you
little
have
unsafe.
automation. Well, automation can only do so much.
Right.
And it can break, so.
Okay.
Anyway, there we go.
All right, May-Kay, thank you.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.